Welcome to the afterlife. This isn't what you expected, is it? I know you didn't expect my dumbass to be here with you, but life, or I guess death in this case, it's funny like that, isn't it? Well, there's no point in waiting around. We might as well go on in. Everlast, live your best afterlife. Can I just say, hello, is anyone there? If I die, and the first thing I hear upon entering the afterlife is that horrible, like, high pitched sound, I'm gonna be so pissed off.
If you can see me, it means that your consciousness has been at least 25% uploaded.
25%? Where's the other 75% of me? I feel like 25% of my brain is not great. Yeah, where's the rest of me?
It's safely stored on a massive, distributed computing cluster owned by Everlast. Don't worry. The rest of you is uploading as we speak.
Cool, 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 cool. And who are you? Some kind of AI? Another dead person?
I'm here to help you cross over. In ancient cultures, I might have been called a psychopomp. That's a little grandiose for my tastes. I like to think of myself as a combination of greeter, check-in clerk, and onboarding technician.
That's nice and all, but that doesn't answer my question. Are you like just a living person talking to me? Are you an AI? Are you also dead? If she's also dead, right, and doing this, that would mean that even in the afterlife, you have to get a job, and oh my god, that literally sounds like hell. The straight up bullshit of dying and then it being like, well, better get a job. Am I dead? Well, I know I'm dead. That's why I'm here.
If you're talking about your physical body, then yes, your cognitive processes are no longer running on wetware. But we've modeled all your neural connections as bits of code that's currently running on silicon and metal.
That's nice. It's nice. How'd I die? Is that one of those things that you're not supposed to ask? It's, it's like one of the, not basics, but it's a idea that comes up in sci-fi a lot that I find quite interesting. Where it's like if you could, from like upload your body into like a computer or something else, right? How much would your personality change? Because how much of you is things like your body's response to things, so like your body being afraid and releasing like those kinds of hormones, or your body being horny, or your body being angry. Like if you take all of that out and it's just the brain, how much would your personality change? Yeah, how did I die?
You were doing whippets inside a bouncy castle when you lost your balance and fell. The fall broke your neck,
Oh,
killing you instantly.
oh.
Here at Everlast, you'll never sustain that kind of injury again, unless you're into that sort of thing, in which case you can simulate death and be reborn as many times as you wish.
That's some kinky shit you guys got going on. I died like a bitch on a bouncy castle. I couldn't have died during like a blaze of glory, or like, I was on a racetrack and my car flipped and spun 15 times. I died on a bouncy castle. Honestly, I feel like that is probably how I would go. Just doing something fucking stupid. This place we're in, it's so bare. It's just white and you. What's up with that?
This is just the lobby. Once we sign you up for one of our digital afterlife membership plans, you'll have access to hundreds of worlds crafted for your enjoyment. Every aspect of your biology will be faithfully reproduced and infinitely customizable. You'll be able to taste every note in a glass of perfectly aged wine, while the hangover will be optional.
Just let me make sure I understand this. Have we built the Matrix? Is that what's going on here? Did we build the Matrix? Like somebody watched that movie and went, you know where we should put all the dead people is in this thing. That can't go wrong. Alright, what kind of plans are available? I can't pay, given that, I'm dead and the whole you can't take it with you situation, but is this why you have to get a job in the afterlife so you can pay for a better afterlife? Oh. Okay, what kind of plans are available?
We offer 3 afterlife membership tiers: Basic, Premium, and Elite. Your tier eligibility is based on your afterlife participation readiness score.
I saw very little of that. It was like worlds crafted by your favorite brands, which sounds like I'm gonna go into a world filled with ads, which again sounds a lot like what I would imagine hell to be. My what score exactly? My afterlife readiness score. Sure, what's that?
It's a trustworthiness score that determines what kinds of spaces you'll be able to enter and what kinds of privileges we can grant to your account. We can run the score in one of 2 ways: based on your past behavior in digital spaces or based on your internet search history. Do you have a preference?
Just hypothetically, what kind of things on my internet search history would affect my score? If my search history was, for example, say empty, how would that affect my score? Because I mean, technically my history is clean. Online behavior, I think that'll be fine. Although if I die doing whippets on a bouncy castle, it might not be great. How do you have all this data? Who built the Matrix? Was it the Zuck?
One of the most wonderful things about your digital afterlife here at Everlast is that you'll always be surrounded with media that's tailored to your interests. Our goal is to make you feel seen. In building out this media-rich environment for you, we worked closely with several partners whose services you relied
Oh,
on
it's
heavily when you
ads.
were mortal.
You're gonna be
These
surrounded by
partners can't
ads.
wait to continue serving you here on the other
They
side.
can't wait to give you ads. God, you can't even in the afterlife. You're gonna get a fucking ad blocker. Oh, use my search history. It's empty anyway.
Our records indicate a troubling number of searches that suggest an unfriendly attitude towards our corporate
Oh,
partners.
that's what you care about.
A representative sample is as follows: Photoshop free download, home cooking meal plan, how do I block ads on my
What's
phone,
wrong with home cooking
will
plan?
I go to jail for credit card debt, Euphoria Season 2 Episode 7 watch online, do I have to have health insurance, is it illegal to steal towels from a hotel, and MacBook repair without Apple Care.
See,
Regrettably, these types of searches resulted in a score too low for acceptance into our premium and elite plans.
Can I go back?
It is therefore my pleasure to offer you our basic tier.
See, I was thinking like search history. I was thinking like porn. I didn't realize that they were talking. I should have realized we're in ad hell. That I should have been thinking about what I would have searched and whether or not companies would have liked that. It is a fair question. Is it illegal to steal towels from a hotel? I'm thinking probably yes. Um, but if I'm searching stuff like that, my online behavior is not going to have been any better. Because I was also thinking like online behavior, whether or not you were like just a dick to people online, But more than likely, my online behavior is going to have been like going onto like a subreddit for like how to fix a MacBook or something. And they weren't going to like that either, so I was fucked. Anyway, alright, basic plan. Real quick. If I would rather die, can you just like unplug me? Just like those big pods that we're all in the Matrix, can you just take that pod and throw it in the dumpster? Because I'd rather die than go to add hell. And I did die, so yeah, just kill me now.
The basic tier is subsidized by our corporate partners. Thanks to their generous contribution, we're able to offer you perpetual afterlife access free of charge. In exchange, we require that you submit to some minor adjustments to your psychographic profile, messaging settings, and emotional range.
No. I'm gonna go with throw me in the trash, because I don't like either of those. So messaging settings, because I can SMS people on the basic plan. It's gonna be like you can't say anything bad about the companies. You can't email a living person and go, "Oh my god, I'm in hell. Coca-Cola won't leave me alone." Emotional range. I mean, if they fuck with my emotions, maybe I won't think it's hell. Maybe I'll just be happy all the time. It'll be like a We Happy Few situation. Psychographic profile?
Yes. Already, at merely 25% uploaded, we're seeing some very strong patterns come through in your data that are taking up significant resource. In particular, your love for your mother, your first teacher, and your best friend.
I loved my first
In order
teacher.
to run you cost-effectively on our basic tier, we're going to have to perform a search and replace function to swap your love for one of those people with love for one of our esteemed partners,
No, I'd rather
Carl's
die.
Jr. Who shall we overwrite?
Can I say this is inhumane? I really want to stick to the throw me in the trash. So your love for your mother is going to be really good, and the love for your best friend. Your first teacher, I mean, I liked my first teacher. Depends on what you mean by first teacher, whether it's like grade 1 teacher or like your kindergarten teacher. Let's go with this is inhumane. Throw me in the garbage, please.
If you refuse to participate in the psychographic calibration, I am authorized to swap out all 3 of these people for 3 of our brands.
What the fuck then?
Trust me, you don't want that. So please, make your choice.
Who am I swapping it out for? I didn't listen to what brand. I was more focused on the horrors of what's happening. Oh, I guess the teacher. Yeah, why not?
I know that must have been a difficult choice.
Ah, fuck you.
On the plus side, Carl's Jr. is thrilled to have you as part of their family.
Those are some fucked up looking burgers,
to welcome
dude.
you, they've transferred one Big Carl cheeseburger over to your inventory. Before we exit the psychographic
I do like burgers.
calibration, we need to make another adjustment. It seems that your love for the remaining 2 people is taking
Well,
up
what the fuck
just
then?
a little bit too much storage space on the basic tier. I'm going to have to ask you to choose one more person, whom we'll replace with another one of our valued partners, Lockheed Martin.
It's gonna be, you're just gonna have to get rid of all 3 of them. Oh, fine, best friend, whatever. Just let me eat my burger and leave me the fuck alone. Do I get a free plane?
Experience a temporary feeling of having misplaced an important keepsake. Don't try to figure out what you've lost. That will only make the pain worse.
This is hell.
Instead, think of all the
I am in
wonderful
hell.
ways that
We
you
have
can
built
support
hell.
the brands that matter to you. The more shareholder value your favorite brands create, the more they can invest in loving you back.
So what? Here's the thing. What do you get from dead people? Because obviously you want to advertise to living people because they have money and they can buy things. But what exactly does advertising to the dead help? Emotional range.
While premium and elite members live on servers belonging to Everlast, our basic members will be running on the servers of corporate sponsors. In your case, that sponsor is Uber. Complex emotions are the most computationally expensive part of your model for them to run. For this reason, at times when Uber requires more computing resources, for example, during bad weather or rush hour, you may experience a temporary shutdown of your emotional faculties. During these periods, you may be assigned to assist Uber in route planning, vehicle operation, or customer service.
Now, okay, 2 things. First of all, what does Uber get from sponsoring dead people? Because we're not taking cars fucking nowhere. We're dead. Problem number 1. Problem number 2. I don't know if I would want a dead person, planning my routes or dealing with customer service. Especially a dead person whose emotional and memories have been fucked with. Um, yeah, I'm sure that can never ever go wrong. Alright, messaging settings. This is probably the least horrifying of all of them, but. Just show me what you got.
We offer our customers a channel to your loved ones who have not yet passed. Our basic customers are limited to 25 messages per month, 140 characters per message, and an overall vocabulary of 500 words to choose from. Messages must adhere to our code of conduct, which forbids sexual content, profanity, and negative assessments of Everlast. You may unlock new words you can use by endorsing our corporate partners in your messages. For every endorsement, 15 new words will be added to your vocabulary.
I mean, that's basically what I thought. Yeah, okay. The basic plan is hell. Is there any way out of it? I would like to just be shut down, but I would like to know if there's any way out of it, because I feel like that's the point of the game, but also, God, this sounds depressing and bleak. Yeah. It's gonna be like, speak kindly to sponsors. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, is there any way out of it? If this is my only chance to get shut down and I miss it, I'm gonna be really, really. Well, I'm not gonna be unhappy because it's a complex emotion, and the Uber can't afford to pay for my unhappiness.
You bet. We're here to empower all our customers in living their best afterlife by giving them the opportunity to earn credits that can be traded in for upgrades.
Yeah? Oh, good! I do have to get an afterlife job. How do I earn credits?
In the past, there were quite a few jobs to choose from. Drone guidance, bot farming, content censorship, and DDoS swarming were some of the exciting and fulfilling roles we had to offer. It's been harder recently. We AI keep losing our jobs to living humans.
Yes, you are an AI. Okay.
There just happens to be one opening in my department. Would you be interested in being a greeter, like me?
I guess I get to talk to people and, like, at least. Fine. What is it in. How long will it take before I can upgrade?
Let's see. You need 200,000 credits
Fuck.
in order to upgrade to the premium plan, and earning that should take about 83 years. But don't worry.
How does time.
works
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You'll see what I mean.
Okay. I mean, I'll do it.
It's sacred work. You get to usher people through a liminal space. You help them to make the right choices and to let go of what no longer serves them. And the best part is, you get to earn commission on their customer after lifetime value in perpetuity. And it's easy. All you have to do is read from a script.
Sure. I mean, you said something about the script will appear. Well, the subtitle said something and you didn't actually say it. I don't really have a choice. I would rather be unplugged, but I missed my option to be unplugged. Let's do it.
It's been a pleasure serving you. I look forward to seeing you around at the office.
I don't.
Your first customer will be joining you shortly.
I don't even get to, like, look over the script or get fully uploaded or none of that shit.
What is this place?
Hello. This is just the lobby. This is you're in a massive distributed computing cluster. You've been uploaded to Everlast. This is just the lobby, because that's what they told me.
Why can't I remember what happened?
Some type of cognitive processing, such as goal setting, attention, and impulse control, might be missing certain modules. But don't worry, you won't need those where you're going. You won't? Those all sound fairly important. Did I ever upgrade? Who knows? Honestly, I think just throw me in the trash, because fuck. That was a pretty nifty little game. Obviously, there's a lot of other options I could have chosen, and maybe, I doubt it, but maybe one of the other options gets me a better plan. But that is genuinely like if Everlast is hell, we've created a version of hell.